do they grasp what the U.S. is doing as a war crime? I mean, unless my history is wrong, the government of the United States of America has been killing civilians in Yemen for 23 years, since 2002.
Yes.
How do they cope with that?
They understand pretty well how politics in the US work. Not as sophisticated, in a more sophisticated vein like the Russians, the Chinese, or the Iranians, but they understand the basics of how the system works in the US and why they are on the firing line now. But their position is spiritually, ethically, and morally ironclad. We need to defend our brothers and sisters in Palestine because there's a genocide being committed against them. We were respecting the ceasefire before. Israel broke the ceasefire. So now, they are on our firing line again. And the Americans supporting them. So the Americans are on our firing line. The USS Truman is on our firing line. So they understand perfectly how it works. But above all is a principled position. They are the only ones on the planet who are doing something tangible, practical, to try to defend the Palestinians and to try to end the genocide, which ultimately we can say that they know it's practically impossible. But at least they are trying with their means and paying with their own blood for the consequences. This, in terms of a moral position, you cannot beat that. It's light in the middle of this dark cloud coming down to, remember our good friend Bob Dylan, over all of us. And especially now when everybody was expecting that Trump 2.0 would be a sort of peace administration. No. They already relaunched an illegal war against the poorest nation in the Arab world to defend the interests of a genocidal gang in Israel. This is completely absurd. And they understand this perfectly.